Former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly watches former President Donald Trump speak during a meeting with North Korean defectors in the Oval Office at the White House on February 2, 2018. 3 years ago, Atlantic editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg wrote that President Donald Trump referred to soldiers killed in war as suckers and losers. Trump immediately called it a fake story and said it was a disgrace that the magazine was allowed to publish it. This week, Trump's longest-serving White House chief staff, John F. Kelly, confirmed accuracy of that article, as well as Peter Baker and Susan Glasser's book, which includes the quote in which Trump complains about President's military amputees. "It doesn't look good to me." Kelly, a retired Marine general who lost his own son in combat in Afghanistan, told CNN that not only did Trump disdain wounded and fallen veterans, he also described Trump as a person who has no idea what America means. Also defined, and America has no idea what it is. A person who has nothing but contempt for our democratic institutions, our Constitution, the rule of law. Kelly concluded there's nothing more to say. God help us. I am glad Kelly is finally speaking out publicly. But I respectfully disagree with your last point. With Trump leading the Republican primary by a wide margin, there's more that needs to be said. And Kelly is one of the people who needs to say it. Trump needs speak much more clearly, consistently about unique threat he poses to American democracy. And in doing so he needs be joined by 2 other retired generals who served at the top of Trump administration: former Defense Secretary Jim Mattis, former National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster. All 3 men, often referred to as Trump's generals or ults in the room, made clear their rightful disdain for Trump. Follow this author. Follow Max Boot's Insights. Mattis announced his resignation as Defense Secretary in 2018, publishing a letter saying he did not share Trump's views on treating allies with respect and was not open-minded about both bad actors and strategic rivals. Trump's closeness to dictators Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un is well known. In June 2020, at the height protests over the killing of George Floyd, Trump walked through Washington's Lafayette Square, cleared peaceful protesters to pose for an awkward photo with Joint Chief Gen. Mark A. Milley, Chiefs of Staff. Mattis later issued a statement: "Donald Trump is the first president in my lifetime who has not tried to unite the American people or even pretended to try. Instead, he is trying to divide us. We must reject and hold accountable incumbents who would make a mockery of our Constitution." McMaster was a little more circumspect, but condemned Trump for aiding abetting Putin's efforts undermine U.S. democracy and for telling the Proud Boys militia to stand back. "Stand by, there is no leader," McMaster said, "who aims transcend our identity as Americans. We must